Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to today's math lesson with me, Teacher Fiona. I hope you're all doing well and that you're ready to learn. Today we will be doing a review of Lesson 2, Matching and Comparing Numbers. I will be discussing the similarities between the two in the following discussion. And then we will review together. Okay, everyone, welcome back to today's math class with me, Teacher Fiona. I hope you're all doing well and that you are excited to learn today. Let's take a look together. Today's lesson is matching and comparing numbers. Matching and comparing numbers. Let's have a review of the last two lessons. The first thing we looked at was number 1, matching. Can you count with me how many boys and girls you can see? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 boys and girls. How many apples can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4 apples. Let's compare them. There are 4 children. And there are 4 apples. What does that mean? That's correct. They are the same. 4 children is the same as 4 apples. Just like this. The amount of children is the same as the amount of apples. 4 equals 4. They are the same. We also looked at equals to. So you can say that the amount of children is equals to the amount of apples. Just like this. 4 equals 4. They are the same or equal. Number 2, comparing. How many children can you see? Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 children. How many apples can you see? 1, 2, 3. Let's compare. 1 girl and 1 apple. 1 boy and 1 apple. Another boy and 1 apple. But what about the girl? She doesn't have an apple. There are 4 children and 3 apples. Do you think that they are the same? There are 4 children and 3 apples. Think about it. No, there are more children than apples. 4 is more than 3. Last time we looked at more than and greater than. Greater than is used when there are more things. So 4 is greater than 3. Again, 4 is greater than 3. So you can also say that the amount of children is greater than the amount of apples. If we switch them, we can say there are fewer apples than children. There are fewer apples than children. Last time we looked at less than. Less than is used for fewer or smaller things. Let's look at the example. 3 is less than 4. 3 is less than 4. So, you can also say that the amount of apples is less than the amount of children. Again, we can also say that the amount of apples is less than the amount of children. 3 is smaller than 4. Let's have a quick brain test. Can you remember what the different words are? Can you tell me what you see on the screen? Let's read it together. I have 5 cars. I have 5 cars. What are these? I have 5 rubber ducks. Let's see if you can tell me what this means. 5 cars and 5 rubber ducks. That is correct. 5 is the same as 5. Just like this, 5 cars is the same as 5 rubber ducks. Or you can say 5 cars is equal to 5 rubber ducks. 5 cars is equal to 5 rubber ducks. Example number 2. I have 3 tomatoes. I have 4 butterflies. What do you think this means? Can you tell me? There are more butterflies than tomatoes. Or 4 is greater than 3. 4 is greater than 3. Or you could say there are fewer tomatoes than butterflies. Or 3 is less than 4. 3 is less than 4. Let's have a quick review. Part 2, same as and equals to. Remember, we can use same as and equals to when talking about the same numbers. So 4 equals 4, or 4 is the same as 4. Part 2, more than and greater than. You can use more than and greater than when talking about more numbers. So you can say 5 is more than 3, or 5 is greater than 3. And the last one, part 2, fewer than and less than. We can use fewer than and less than when talking about fewer or smaller numbers. So you can say 2 is fewer than 3, or 2 is less than 3. Okay, everybody, I'll see you next time. Go well. Okay, boys and girls, today you have learned about a review of Lesson 2. Matching and comparing numbers. We looked at same as or equals to. They mean the same thing. So 4 equals 4. We also looked at greater than or more than. So 5 is greater than 2. And we also looked at less than or fewer than. 2 is less than 3, or 2 is fewer than 3. Okay, everybody, that is it for today's lesson. I hope you've had fun, and I hope that you understood everything. I'll see you next time. Bye.